They generate more energy than 1 billion suns. The energy in radio frequencies is so great that eventually the entire universe will be aware of this one explosion.
Betelgeuse, one of the brightest stars in the night sky, has been acting oddly in recent years. Astronomers have been closely monitoring its strange behavior, including unexplained dimming, sudden brightening, and even changes in shape. Now, theoretical physicist Michio Kaku has raised an alarming possibility. Betelgeuse may have consumed a nearby star, causing it to move closer to a catastrophic supernova explosion. Located about 642 light-years away in the Orion constellation, Betelgeuse is a red supergiant and one of the largest and most luminous stars visible to the naked eye. However, recent astronomical data indicates that something extraordinary and possibly frightening is happening with the star. If Betelgeuse is truly nearing the end of its life and about to go supernova, it will be one of the most remarkable events ever seen in human history. But how close are we to witnessing this explosion, and what consequences could it have on Earth? Late in 2019 and early 2020, Betelgeuse experienced a mysterious dimming, losing more than 60% of its brightness. Initially, scientists speculated that this might be caused by a massive dust cloud expelled by the star. But as the dimming continued for longer than expected, astronomers began considering a far more concerning possibility. Could Betelgeuse be preparing for a supernova? In 2023, things took another unexpected turn when Betelgeuse brightened significantly, glowing almost twice as brightly as it usually does. This unprecedented brightening left astronomers scrambling for an explanation. New data suggests that Betelgeuse may have merged with or consumed a smaller companion star, sending it into an unstable phase that could speed up its collapse. Michio Kaku believes that this shift could bring us closer to witnessing one of the most powerful explosions in the history of astronomy. New studies, utilizing data from the Hubble Space Telescope, ALMA, and other observatories, have revealed odd gas emissions surrounding Betelgeuse. These emissions are asymmetric, which isn't typical of a dying red supergiant. One of the leading theories now is that Betelgeuse once had a binary companion, a smaller star orbiting it. If the larger star absorbed this companion, it could explain the sudden brightening, as well as the shockwaves and unusual chemical signatures detected in its atmosphere. Stellar cannibalism, where a star consumes its smaller companion, is not an unusual occurrence in astrophysics. It can cause violent instability, disrupting the star's structure and accelerating its demise. If this has happened to Betelgeuse, it means we are much closer to its supernova than scientists originally thought. A supernova, which is the violent death of a massive star, is one of the most powerful explosions in the universe. When Betelgeuse reaches the end of its life, it will collapse under its own gravity, triggering a massive detonation. The explosion will release more energy in mere seconds than the Sun will emit in its entire 10 billion-year lifetime. When Betelgeuse explodes, a blinding flash of light will spread across the sky, visible even during the day. For weeks, Betelgeuse will outshine the full moon. A shockwave of stellar debris will be hurled into space at speeds of up to 10% the speed of light. While the explosion would release deadly gamma rays, Earth will be safe because Betelgeuse is 642 light-years away. The core collapse will likely form either a neutron star or a black hole, depending on the mass of Betelgeuse's core. This event will be visible for months, even years, before it fades away. Betelgeuse was previously expected to go supernova within the next 100,000 years. However, with the recent discovery of a possible stellar merger, this timeline could have drastically shortened. The merger might have added enough energy to destabilize the star, bringing it closer to collapse. Astrophysicists now believe that the explosion could happen within our lifetimes, possibly within the next few decades. Some even speculate that Betelgeuse may have already exploded, and we just haven't seen the light from it yet. While the explosion of Betelgeuse won't have any direct catastrophic effects on Earth due to its distance, there will be some remarkable cosmic phenomena. The explosion will be so bright that for weeks it will appear as a second sun in the sky, even visible during the day. Some astronomers have speculated that the particles released during the explosion could interact with our atmosphere, leading to temporary increases in cosmic radiation. In the centuries to come, Betelgeuse's remnants will form a new nebula, reshaping the Orion constellation. Though there's always a chance that Betelgeuse could continue burning for thousands of years before going supernova, its recent erratic behavior and possible stellar merger have made scientists more certain than ever that its time is running out. The universe is filled with mysteries, but one thing is clear. When Betelgeuse finally explodes, it will be a truly spectacular event, one of the most remarkable phenomena humanity will ever witness. For thousands of years, Betelgeuse has played an important role in the stories and mythologies of cultures around the world. As one of the brightest stars in the night sky, its reddish glow has inspired numerous myths, legends, and even omens of great change. The name Betelgeuse comes from the Arabic phrase Yad al-Jawza, meaning the armpit of Orion, which refers to its position in the Orion constellation, one of the most famous star formations in the sky. In ancient Greek mythology, Orion was a mighty hunter placed in the heavens to honor his strength. Betelgeuse, marking his raised arm, was seen as a symbol of the hunter's power. The ancient Egyptians tracked the movements of Orion, associating it with Osiris, the god of the afterlife and rebirth. Some researchers even suggest that the pyramids of Giza were aligned with Orion's belt, and Betelgeuse may have been part of their astronomical calculations. Among Native American tribes, Betelgeuse was considered a warrior star, its red color symbolizing blood and battle. In other cultures, its fiery hue was interpreted as a celestial warning of disaster, war, or famine. Some even speculated that major historical events, such as the fall of civilizations, coincided with changes in the brightness of Betelgeuse. Today, the star that once inspired myths and omens is poised to take on a new role in human history as a symbol of scientific revelation. When Betelgeuse eventually becomes a supernova, it will not only mark the end of the star's life, but will also release a wealth of new elements into the universe. These elements, including carbon, oxygen, iron, and gold, will eventually form new stars, planets, and possibly even new forms of life. For astronomers, Betelgeuse's explosion will provide an unprecedented opportunity to study a supernova up close, giving us vital insights into the physics of these colossal explosions. The explosion will also create new elements and distribute them across space, enriching the cosmic material needed for the formation of new worlds and possibly even life. Studying Betelgeuse's supernova could help answer fundamental questions about the nature of stellar collapse and the forces that drive the incredible energy release. The explosion will also offer astronomers an opportunity to study neutron stars and black holes, helping to deepen our understanding of these fascinating objects. Betelgeuse's explosion may even have an impact on future space exploration. Some scientists have suggested that the shockwave from the supernova could alter the structure of interstellar space, potentially affecting spacecraft like Voyager 1 and 2 as they travel beyond our solar system. Additionally, studying the supernova could help engineers develop new technologies for space exploration, particularly in understanding how cosmic radiation from such explosions might affect astronauts on deep space missions. Some theorists even suggest that Betelgeuse's impending explosion might be part of a larger cosmic pattern, indicating a phase of heightened stellar activity. Several other massive stars in our galaxy are also showing signs of instability, and if Betelgeuse goes supernova, other stars in the Milky Way might follow suit. This could mark a new chapter in the life cycle of the galaxy, as more stars begin their final collapse. Beyond the science, Betelgeuse's impending explosion also serves as a stark reminder of the universe's vastness and constant change. It forces us to confront the impermanence of celestial bodies, just as we confront the impermanence of our own lives. Stars are born, live, and die, and when Betelgeuse explodes, it will be a part of this eternal cycle of rebirth. Some of the atoms in our bodies were forged in the hearts of ancient stars that exploded long before Earth existed. Betelgeuse's explosion will contribute to this cosmic cycle, scattering elements that may one day form new worlds, new life, and perhaps even new civilizations. Michio Kaku often talks about humanity's future beyond Earth, suggesting that one day we may harness the energy of supernovae or even prevent the destruction of worlds. Betelgeuse's explosion is not just a celestial event. It's a glimpse into the future of our own sun, which will eventually face a similar fate. While that day is billions of years away, observing Betelgeuse's death will bring humanity one step closer to understanding our place in the universe. For now, astronomers are closely monitoring Betelgeuse, knowing that the countdown to its explosion has already begun. Whether it happens in 10 years or 100, the explosion of Betelgeuse will reshape our understanding of the cosmos. And when it happens, we will witness one of the most spectacular phenomena in the history of science. The countdown is on. Are we ready?